We're here in the presence of God to witness the vows of Adam Hamilton and Natalie Perkowski as they give themselves to each other in Christian marriage. And we offer Adam and Natalie our support and our love as they make their promises to each other.
I'm very proud and honoured to be mother of this beautiful bride here today, my only daughter Natalie. As you all may know, Natalie and Adam, Natalie, has been planning this wedding for just over 2 years. 2 very, very long years. I think I've possibly seen all the wedding dresses that Yorkshire has to offer, and I know purple also has 50 shades. It does, honestly.
How Adam and Natalie met, I'm sure you're all aware of the story, but Natalie actually worked for Adam, so he's actually his own HR department's worst nightmare. So Natalie worked for Adam, they met, boy meets girl, fell in love, etc., and here we are today. So they got engaged on the 18th of December 2015. Adam did possibly the most sickeningly romantic thing we've ever heard of. He made the rest of us look terrible in the room. He went up to the top of a mountain and planted a bottle of champagne and I believe a ring at the top of a snow-capped mountain, taking the dog for a walk on the morning. Later on in the day, takes Natalie and said, dog for a walk up the mountain, and lo and behold, bottle of champagne, everything ready. Made me look appalling, honestly.
It's not only the past 2 years that have made this day magical. When Natalie was a little girl, she would watch Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty on repeat, over and over and over again till I hid the tapes. I did, I just literally hid them. I'm so happy she finally met her Prince Charming and living the fairy tale she's always dreamed of. I know she is going to have her happy ever after with Adam. Today will be the happiest day of your lives, but you've got many more lying ahead of you. You're heading on an amazing journey together, and I wish you every happiness. So if everybody could stand and join me in a toast to Adam and Natalie, the new Mr. and Mrs. Hamilton.
So to Adam and Natalie, today you will be married and your vows will be declared, promising commitment to the hopes and dreams you've shared. Side by side through thick and thin, forever hand in hand, there for one another to love and understand. May you always be as one, may your love stay true, and may the way you feel today last your whole life through. And that's with love to you both, wishing you a long and happy marriage from Mum and Dad.
Before God and in the presence of our families and friends, I, Adam, give myself to you, Natalie, as your loving husband. Today, I give you my love, my loyalty, my trust and my friendship for as long as we both shall live.
Natalie.
Before God and in the presence of our family and friends, I, Natalie, give myself to you, Adam, as your loving wife. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. You complete me. Today, I give you my love forever and always. I promise to give you the best of myself, to share hopes and fears. And I give you my love, loyalty, trust and friendship for as long as we both shall live.
Natalie, with this ring as a symbol of all that we have promised.
Natalie, with this ring as a symbol of all that we have promised.
And all that we share.
And all that we share.
I take you to be my wife.
I take you to be my wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Adam, with this ring as a symbol of all that we have promised.
Adam, with this ring as a symbol that all we have promised.
and all that we share,
and all that we share,
I take you to be my husband,
I take you to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
First of all, my very beautiful wife and I would like to thank you all for coming and celebrating here with us today. We are aware there are 1 or 2 wedding venues in between North Yorkshire and here, but this part of the world means quite a lot to us, and so it seemed only right that we make some more memories around this part.
It's with great pleasure as the best men here today that we can give huge thanks for making the effort to come up to Scotland to be with everybody here today, to this memorable day for Natalie and Adam. Whilst it's been a little bit of a journey, I'm sure you'll all agree that the scenery en route was spectacular, and clearly now we've arrived here at possibly the furthest point in the UK mainland north. You can clearly see why they've chosen this incredible location to have this special day at. So, and also there's some blue sky outside, so fantastic for that one.
Right, a little bit of nostalgia here. How we all met, how myself, Chris and Adam all came to be acquainted. Going back probably a bit further ago than any of us would care to admit. Chris was, well, he was meant to be the general manager of a nightclub. He sort of turned up, drank Jack Daniels and fell over a lot. I was his head doorman, mainly there to keep him sober. And Adam was a aspiring promoter, I think, at the time. And it sort of went on from there. There's been various shenanigans, both legal, illegal and a bit borderline ever since. Adam, some words of wisdom and advice from your 2 best men. First of all, your wife is always right. Secondly, if you feel that she is wrong, give yourself a slap and read rule number 1 again. Also remember, the easiest way to a quiet life is to nod and agree. And Natalie, also, can I borrow your wallet, please? Actually, you don't need to say please anymore, you're married, just can I borrow your wallet? The most important piece of advice we can give you is that in a relationship, one person will always be right, the other person will be called Adam.
Soft mists embrace the golden flames. Alone they search the night. 2 souls adrift in dreams of love. They seek to claim the light. The path is long from which they came, but sure it's right. 2 flames embrace in dreams of love. 2 souls, 2 hearts unite.
On to my gorgeous wife, Natalie. Natalie, you look absolutely beautiful today, and I want everyone here to know how lucky I feel. They say you don't marry someone you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without. I think that sums us up perfectly. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the most important toast I'm ever likely to make. To my wife, my bride, my absolute world, Mrs. Natalie Hamilton. Sorry.
To Natalie.
To Natalie.
Finally, at this point in the speech, I'd like to, and as Natalie and I move forward into married life, I'd like to share an inspiring quote from a famous son of these parts, William Wallace of Braveheart fame, who I'm fairly sure once said, "You can take a wife, but they can never take our freedom."
Adam and Natalie, you have declared your love for each other before God and before this congregation made up of your family and your friends, and you've pledged that you will live together in Christian marriage in the words of your promises and in the symbolism of holding hands and exchanging rings. I therefore declare you to be husband and wife in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. And may those whom God has joined together, let no one ever break apart. You can kiss her.
We have it all. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful.
This candle you are about to light is a candle of marriage. Its fire is magical because it represents the light of two people in love. This candle before you is a candle of commitment because it takes two people working together to keep it aflame. This candle is also a candle of unity because both must come together, giving a spark of themselves to create the new light. Your lit unity candle represents that your two lives are now joined as one.
We have it all. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful.
As you light this candle today, may the brightness of the flame shine throughout your lives. May it give you courage and reassurance in darkness, warmth and safety in the cold, and strength and joy in your bodies, minds and spirits.